Wow. Are we chilling with the music now? Alright, we fixed the music. Wait, hopefully that helped things. Wait, let me like see if I can hear the music. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me now? Hello. Is music still too loud? There you go. Does that help? Yeah, give me updates. Is music good? I turned it down. I probably should have adjusted the music levels before I started. Still too loud. My bad, my bad. There we go. Chilling like that. Hold up. Let me like play the live stream on my phone and see if we're chilling. Oh, nope, not studio. Caden Lee. Wait, why is the live stream black? Wow, the music was bad. I turned it down. Give me updates. Music good? Here, we're gonna angle this down. Like that. Hold up. Let me like. All right, sorry guys. There we go. I think I fixed stuff. All right. Keep it up, music fire. Yo, what up, Lewis Cubes? All right. I think music levels should be decent now. All right. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. Big chilling. All right. One sec. My lamp is now messed up. All right. Whatever. All right. Let's do some solves. You guys saw the title of the stream. I'm switching back to ZB. Yeah, your boy, he's back. He's back to ZB. On the ZB grind once again. And yeah, let's just do some solves. Some ZB solves. Let's see how it goes. Do you think sub 1.4 on 3x3 is possible? I think 1.4x is possible, but I did get for 3x3, like for single. Interesting. I mean, 1.4. That's like a huge jump from what we have for world record right now. So I don't even know how to even like conceptualize that. Like I can't even imagine someone getting a 1 point, like a sub 2 right now. How's my day been? It's been good. I had football today. Football was pretty epic. I haven't been at football because I've been on vacation. One of those was Worlds. Worlds was epic. No, wrong ZB. Oh, no, 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 no. As you guys can tell, we still got to get back. We got to get back on that grind. Back on the ZB grind. I meant UWI world best, not official world record. Sub 1.4? Maybe. I don't know, dude. Like, sub 1.4 is insane. I don't even, like, know how someone would get a sub 1.4. Unless if it's, like, on April Fool's Day, then you can get 1.4s. Here, let me make the chat a little bigger so I can read. Because, all right, hold on. Let me move just my computer closer to me. Dude, look at all these wires. Like, bruh, my wire situation is crazy. Yo, I talked to you a bit at Worlds about the turning vid. I think it was right after you were with Chris Meals, but dog, you were so nice. Hello. I appreciate it. Wait, you probably don't want to dox yourself, but I was gonna ask what's your name because it just comes up as the one guy on YouTube. You probably don't want to dox yourself. If you don't want to say your first name, you don't have to. So, but yeah, I appreciate it so much. Oh my goodness. What's up, movie bros? What are your thoughts on Dominic Shoji? Like Dominic, like I think I know which Dominic you're talking about. I just don't know his last name. Where can I learn all the algorithms of ZB? I have links to all my ZB algs in the description of all my videos. So if you take a look at the description of any of my videos, you can see that. Wait, hold on. Low key, guys, I want to turn on the monetization for this YouTube video. You guys are gonna hate me. Please, I wanna monetize my video. You guys okay if I do that? I'm gonna monetize it really quick. Ooh, how do I turn it on? Monetization. Boom, on. Boom. All right, I just turned on monetization for my video. Can't fathom remembering all 700 algs. I don't even know how I do, bro. I just like do, I guess. Like when I think of it, it doesn't seem like I know all of them, but like I just do them. They're basically like OLL, PLL algs now. All right, I need a better alg for that case. That alg is so bad. Thoughts on you having both a tied 3 and 2 average? Wait, what do you mean tied 2 and 3 average? I'm confused. A 2 average, like 2. What? Also, what are your thoughts on Little Lime Cuber? I don't know what you mean by what are my thoughts. Cool guy. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's much else to say. He's like dope guy. He's cool. He's fast. At Worlds, he was hustling, getting content out, which was super inspiring, I guess. I wasn't recording any content at Worlds, so yeah, we love Little Lime Cuber. What the? Dude. Bruh. Okay, hold on. I gotta keep up with chat. It's moving fast. Kaden, who ate the last powdered donut? If you know, you know. Oh, yeah, no. I know, bro. I know. Low key, don't know. I don't know who ate the last powdered donut, but I know. If you know, you know. Bro, why are people asking if I like people? Yes, I love everyone. Like, what am I supposed to say? No, I don't like them. Like, and like, yeah, I like them. Like, I don't know, but yes, I do want to know all those people. Will, how many of them are you subscribed to? I don't know. I mean, hopefully all of them. I don't like remember all my subscriptions because I'm subscribed to like a crap ton of people. Also, is the camera placement good on my cube cam? Like, you can see my cube decent? Nice. Bro, what the heck? Why would... I messed up my commutator. Oh, there we go. Wrong TZB. I mean, not T, soon ZB. Perfect camera placement. Why, thank you. Who's my favorite cuber? I think the cuber who has inspired me the most is definitely Timon. He has done so many cool and amazing and memorable things. He's very fast and he plays thirds at Worlds. So yeah, great cuber. No, my gosh. Wow. I'm not counting +2, bro. If you like everyone, do you love people who didn't vote for Trump? Bro's bringing politics. Politics doesn't mean anything. Like, you don't hate people because of what they support. And it doesn't mean anything, you know? You should just be kind to everyone. There's no reason to not be kind to people if you think about it that way. I mean, like, and people who try to bring politics into things like that are just like, I'm not trying to call you out, but it's just toxic and there's no need for that, especially in the cubing community or in the YouTube space. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to be a good influence amongst you guys, and there's no reason to dislike people, especially over dumb things like politics. So those are my 2 cents, and we will not talk about that anymore. How far can I see into inspection? I need to get better at planning 2 pairs, but I can see 2 pairs like a good portion of the time. Let's plan 2 pairs here because I just said I can plan it most of the time. So all right, did not plan 2 pairs. Caden tips for comp nerves. Honestly, just go into the competition with the mindset to have fun. Any basic, like anything that you're like, how would I say it? Any goals that you have for the competition. It's good to have goals, but don't take them seriously. Like, if you don't achieve your goal, don't get down on yourself. If you take your achieving your goals too seriously, you'll be very nervous in the case of failing, because a lot of people, they get nervous because they're afraid of failure. But if you get rid of the fear of failure, you won't be nervous. And yeah, it's totally normal to be nervous, but if you get rid of the fear of failure, you won't be nervous. Let's reach out a little more. Please explain the title of the video. I'm switching back to ZB. I was not full ZB for a while. I still use full ZBLL, but not full ZBLS. But I'm switching back. And yeah. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited to use ZB more. Oh my. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. So bad. What's up, Tetracubing? Welcome to the stream. Is ZBLL easy to learn? I would not say it's easy, but I do think anyone can do it, put in the right amount of time and way of practicing. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Boogram. Shout out to Boogram. He wanted a shout out, so I just gave him one. Right now. Yo, what's up, Hisa Cuber? W. Caden, thank you. Bro, oh my. That is so sad. That should have been sub 6. It's like I had little brain farts for these ZBLS cases. And whenever I do, it just kills us off. But if I get more consistent with them, I'll get very consistent times, which is the ultimate goal of learning ZBLL. Bruh. All right, 2 counting 5s and 2, or not 2 counting 5s, a counting 5 and a counting 7. See what I can do on this last solve. How good do you have to be sponsored by companies? Speed-wise, no clue. You just have to be good enough that you can promote, add value to the brand. No brand is going to sponsor you just because you're fast. That doesn't add them value. But if you have like a good internet personality, and if you can add the value to the company, then that will give them reason to sponsor you. Example, Yi Hing Wang. He's an internet personality. He's the fastest cuber in the world. He's very famous and well known. And him wearing cubicle apparel when he competes benefits the cubicle a lot. Me, for example, I'm not a fast like speed cuber compared to the other guys that are sponsored by the cubicle. But, all right, hold on, I twisted a corner. But I have an internet personality because I make content, and because that I can add good value to the cubicle by being sponsored by them and to promote for them. And then I also do coaching, which also provides value to the cubicle because the cubicle is like half cubing. Cubicle owns like half of cubing GG or something. So like, dang it. That was so bad. I relearned a new ZBLL alg for that. So it doesn't even matter how fast you are. And like also, like just to be completely honest, you have a higher chance of getting sponsored if you do if your main event is 3x3. That's just the truth. It's not because like everyone hates all other events. It's just that, oh bro, I need to learn a new alg for that case. Gosh. But it's because 3x3 is just the most, like, it's the funnest event to watch. It's the most popular event. Everyone knows what the original Rubik's Cube is. Alright, I need to just stop talking while I'm solving. But yeah, you have a higher likelihood of being sponsored if you main 3x3 and if you're good at 3x3. I think it was Ezra Shear said it, like he was #1 in the world for Pyraminx, and I don't think he was sponsored by a company because, to be honest, no one cared about Pyraminx. Whereas if you're top 100 in the world at 3x3, I mean this is a little extreme, you have that chance to be sponsored than like people who main Pyraminx. Especially if you're like the fastest cuber in your country for 3x3. And let's say you're like the fastest cuber in the country and you're not even top 100 in the world. That doesn't matter because you're the fastest cuber in the country and you have an influence on that country. Dang it. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I need to keep reading chat and stop yapping about sponsorship. Dang, what footage looking clean. What camera is that? I appreciate it. It's Canon EOS R10. Yes, I got it for Christmas from my parents. It was very kind of them. It was my first actual camera ever. Because previously, I just used an iPhone camera. Dude, I need to stop talking during my solves. He was #1 in the world for Pyraminx, and I don't think he was sponsored by a company because WZBLL recognition, Caden. I don't know which solve you're talking about, but yeah, some of these solves have good recognition, so that's good. He's cooking. Thank you. Cooking and solving or cooking and advice? I don't know. Hopefully both. And I'm like really tired, guys. That's why I might seem a little bit lower energy, but I'm trying to keep the energy up. That was not a good solve. My pair choice was weird right there. Caden, I have the Western Championships coming up, and I average 17. Do you think I can get from 17 to mid 5 in less than a month so I can podium? To be honest, my honest answer, probably not. Obviously not. But if we're just like being like super motivating and pumped up, yes, go for it. Go to be mid 5 in less than a month. You got that. Just learn how to basically recognize OLO and PLO super fast, and yeah, and do F12 very good. And I'm like really tired, guys. That's why I might seem a little bit lower energy, but I'm trying to keep the energy. If I could see your alg sheet, I could find out. If I could see your alg sheet, I could figure out how much more consistent your move count would be. What do you mean, like my move count for using ZBLL? I'm kind of confused by the comment. To be honest, my honest answer, probably not. Obviously not. But bad scramble. Alright, I don't know what I'm even gonna try doing here. Bro, what am I doing? Yes, CFOP versus ZBLL consistency. I'm going to have to conduct a study. That sounds super official. Conduct a study. It's not going to be that like official. Conduct a study. But I'm basically going to just like do like 50 solves and do the same scramble with like ZB, or do like 50. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on to CS timer, go on to last layer, and basically do like move count comparison from ZBLS to ZBLL and see how much the move count different is. And I'm curious to see what number it'll give me, because if it's like really, bro, I hate that ZBLL. The recognition's so awful. Do I have access to the algs Timon uses for ZB? I have access to his Cubing GG course, which was his main algs when he made the course, but I think he's updated a bunch of the algs, and yeah. So if I want to update my algs, I should probably talk to him, because I have a bunch of algs that are very unupdated that I learned too long ago. Nah. Okay, I tried being fancy and doing two-sided ZB recognition. It didn't work. That's okay. Yeah. Let's try and like lock in and do some good stuff. I mean, right now I don't care about the solve times that I get. I'm just trying to focus on quality of solves. Like, I know the ZBLS for my left hand, but what is this for the right hand? There we go. Quality of solves above all. If I can figure out my ZBLS, then that's good. Are you still offering coaching? Yes, still offering coaching. Woo, coaching is like my favorite thing at the moment. Actually, it's always my favorite thing. Yeah, if you want to check it out, Cubing GG. You guys like that triple X cross? It's pretty hype. I'm definitely, my style's so like forming a lot similar to Timon's because of this new ZB like approach with everything. I mean, I've known I've always been like Timon, but like my solves are just starting to feel more and more like his. Caden, my session is still pending. Okay, hold on. Let me open it up on a new tab because I don't want to expose you on my CS timer tab. I have a bunch of set. Yeah, who is that? Oh, well, I guess you might not want to expose yourself on like your first name on the internet. But I have a bunch of people that I emailed about sessions but haven't responded. You might be one of the people, or maybe you emailed me and I forgot to respond. I'm pretty sure I might have emailed you back, but just check your email and see if I've sent you an email about your coaching session. Bro. Yo, Kaden, sorry for being late. Don't be sorry. I'm just happy to have you here. What up, Sean? I did mention a while back that the world champion is the better method. Yes. Agree with that claim. The one thing is, the better method is definitely different for each person. For me, I don't have a high TPS. So for me to force myself to stick with CFOP is actually detrimental to my solving because I'm not good at turning. Like, that's just the truth. There are people who are naturally way better at turning than me. But what I do have is I'm a lot, I mean, I'm not trying to say this to brag, but I'm a smarter solver than a lot of people. I know a lot more about the cube than most people, and I need to use my intellect for the cube to my advantage, so that's why I need to use ZB. So yes, at the current moment, CFOP is definitely the better method because Yi Hang won Worlds with him, and he has the world record, yeah. But for me, ZB, I'm pretty sure, is the best method. I am still unsure because I'm obviously not faster with ZB yet. I'm still in the beginning phases of using ZB. I'm like, because since I've switched methods, I'm like low 7. So I've dropped a couple, like I was like mid to high 6, but now I've dropped a couple milliseconds off my global. But yeah, I gotta keep practicing, and I gotta finish learning a bunch of ZBLS cases. What's poppin', Caden? What up, DG Cubes? Okay. Okay. Ooh, all right. We're gonna take a break time for a second after this solve. Drink some water. Engage with chat. I meant if I can see your accents, I can catch the accents. If you can see my accents, I'm like, because since I've switched methods, I'm like low 7. Like you're saying, like my algorithms I use for ZBLS and ZBLL. Yeah, it's on my my PDF that I have linked in all my videos, the description in all my videos, or not my PDF, my Google Sheet. So you can take a look at that. How do you decide what you learn first? For ZB, like, okay, so basically my philosophy is you want to start learning the T cases, then the U cases, then the L cases, then pi, then H, and then some ZBLS, and then soon and anti-soon. That's what I recommend to most people. It usually helps for most people. And then after soon and anti-soon, then you learn the entirety of ZBLS. I got a 10.97 with the scramble. Let me try it out. Like you're saying, like my algorithms, 10.97. What the? What's that, freak? All right, let's try this. Try doing some two-sided PLL or ZBLL recognition. It didn't really work out too well. 6.7. How do you decide what you learn first? What what I use to learn algs, I use Tau U ZBLL trainer. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. And then I basically use my alg sheets. And then, okay. Like that. I need to learn the case for when that edge is misoriented right there. But I use Tau U ZBLL sheet, or not sheets, the trainer, and then I use my own ZB sheets. Trying to get consistent sub 10 before my next comp. I've known full CFOP for a while, but I'm slowly starting on some winter variation cases. Winter variation cases. ZB is next level though, haha. Okay, my advice to you, Tebow, is you don't want to focus on winter variation, because winter variation is highly overrated, especially now that turning is way more apparent. Like, winter variation is worth it for like 3 cases. And that's like, and it's like this case right here with RU to R prime, this case right here, and that might be it. Like, every other case is not worth it for winter variation. You should just insert the pair into OLL PLL. And the reason why you're trying to be sub 10 by your next comp, or consistently sub 10 by your next comp, the reason why is not because of your last layer. I guarantee it's because of your F2L. And if you can focus on F2L and getting better F2L solutions, you can be consistently sub 10 by your next comp. I'll give you an example. I bet that I can get a sub 10 with 4 look last layer. I don't know if you guys believe me, but I bet I could. And I'll show you right now that I could. And the reason why I can isn't because 4 luck last layer is good. 4 luck last layer is garbage. But the reason why I'll be able to do it is because my F2L is good. So right there, 9.36 with 4 luck last layer. It shows I don't need winter variation or anything specific. I just need good F2L. F2L is the most important part of your solve. Do I think I'll be sub 6 1 year from now? Yes. I think most definitely, for sure. Hopefully I'll be beyond sub 6, but you know, we'll see what happens. Life happens, so. How fast should my last layer be to be sub 10? I don't think you should be thinking of last layer. You should be thinking how fast should my F2L be, because F2L is way more important. But if I were to give you some, oh man, I paused for an eternity there. +2. For last layer, you want to have like between a 3 to 4 second last layer. You can literally even have a 5 second last layer if you have insane F2L. But yeah, F2L is way more important than thinking of last layer speeds for sure. You just got to make sure you have good finger tricks for last layer so that you're not like doing it in like really slow speeds. All right, hold on. My brain is slowly shutting down. Very, very, very cooked. What if you have good F2L and bad cross and you want to be sub 10? Okay. I don't know if that's like you, if you're saying you have bad F2L or good F2L but bad cross. But I'm just going to say this, and it's not to like call you out, it's just like the truth. If you have good F2L but bad cross, you probably actually don't have that good of F2L, because F2L, I would say cross is a part of F2L, because you have to have good transitions from your cross to F2L to say you have good F2L. And if you have a... Sorry, I just locked in right there for a sec. If you have bad cross, you're probably not having like amazing F2L either. So, but you're saying how can you improve cross? You just have to grind cross then. Dang it, dude. I've twisted a corner. Oh, okay. Me talking and solving is not working out right now. But to improve your cross, you just want to focus on cross. Like, and all your do lots of solves where the only thing you'll think about is find good cross solutions. Just repeat that, like, phrase to yourself. Find good cross solutions, find good cross solutions, find good cross solutions. And when you can do that, when you can, all you think about is find good cross solutions, your brain will automatically just start to find new cross solutions. And it's the truth. The power of the human mind is actually incredible. And you just have to repeat it to yourself. That's literally like all the work you really need to do. Well, not really. You need to put in some other work. But like that alone will make your cross instantly better. It's like if I repeat to myself, have good ZB, have good ZBLS, have good ZBLS, have good ZBLS. My ZBLS will instantly start to improve because I'm just consciously thinking about it. Let me reach out a little more. Average. Oh, I'm sorry. Counting 10 is good though. That's awesome. At what level should someone start learning ZB? If you know you want to use ZB, you want to start learning at sub 12. But mind you, remember that if you learn ZB, you're going to actually be slow for a while. Because the thing is, your solves will not improve unless if your F2L improves. But if you learn ZB, your F2L is not going to improve, so you're actually going to be stuck for at the same time, like at like 12 seconds for a while. The reason why I say learn it at 12 seconds is so that ZB can be so like ingrained into your head that you can, that when you get faster, you'll be so good at ZB. If you notice the difference between Shwani and Timon, you can just tell Shwani has used ZB like his whole cubing career. And Timon, not saying you can tell that he hasn't been using it, but like you can just tell Shwani does ZB unlike anybody else that you've seen before. It's actually mind-blowing. Seeing his solves in person is crazy too. Power of the mind is magnificent in design. Yes. Is it just me, or does everyone weight all beginner cubes like really make all beginner cubes really loose and really fast cubes? Are you saying like all beginners make their cubes really loose and fast? I think they do, probably because they're not lubed at all, so they're just like these flimsy pieces of garbage. Some of them aren't like pieces of garbage. If you notice the difference between Shwani and Timon, you can just tell Shwani has used like his whole cubing. Oh my gosh, why didn't I just rotate for the 3 mover? That was so dumb. I wanted to do something fancy, but that was just stupid. Oh, okay, now we get one of these scrambles. All right. Okay, let's lock in. I really want to lock in here. I got the same ZB as last solve. Oh my gosh. And the last solve was so good until I got to that stupid 3 mover point. Any tips for growing my YouTube channel? Find something to be unique on. I think my unique selling point is that I'm a faster cuber than most people who have YouTube channels. And because of that, I can offer insight that most cubing channels can't. I also do coaching, which gives me like a competitive advantage, I guess. But yeah, just find something you're unique about. I use full ZB. Or like I've just been an advocate for the ZB method for a long time, which no other channel has ever done before. And it's been something I've always been really interested in about. So like the unique selling point of Cubehead is he's hilarious. His content is so funny to watch. And that's why he was able to grow as quickly as he did. And he had really high quality content. Cubing wasn't used to the quality of content that he created when he started his channel. So it was like Yeah, it was like I guess a wake up call. I don't know. It was very interesting for a lot of people to, or it made a lot of people want to subscribe to him. Bruh. That last sledgehammer did not go through. Do you think CFC will ever be meta? Nope. I think CFOP will always be meta. And ZB will be second meta, I guess. Second meta. But like if people don't use CFOP, they'll use ZB. I don't think anyone will use CFC. I mean, there could be like 1 or 2 people. All right, I did not do ZBLS there. There could be like 1 or 2 people, but majority of people just do CFOP or ZB. Or Rue. I mean, I haven't been taking into account Rue. But so it was like a, yeah, it was like a, I guess a wake up call. I don't know. It was very interesting for a lot of people. All right, 2-sided ZB. I'm like trying to like get better at it, but like it's not working. You think the live stream has an echo? Oh, shoot. I've been like running a second version of the live stream on a different tab. That's like really awkward, guys. There's been a bad echo probably this whole time. Dang it, guys. I'm so sorry. Quality of live stream has gone down. That's my bad, chat. That's my bad. I'm like really tired right now, but like I just wanted to stream. I just wanted to chill and stream and have a good time, I guess. A series about teaching ZBs. I agree. I just have to learn the best ZBs before I do it. I could do it with my current knowledge, but I don't really want to because I don't feel like you'd be providing the best content. I mean, it would be providing very good content because most people don't have any access to like ZB algs or whatever. There's literally no videos online about full ZB. So like it would still be good content. It's not that it wouldn't be good content. Another thing is that to do full ZB would be a ton of work. And that's something that I don't want to do because I'm lazy. So like, yeah, self-explanatory. But if I'm devoted to be the best cubing content creator out there, I should probably do it. Except at the moment, I don't want to yet. So eventually I will, though. Eventually I will. Oh, tired. Man, this stream has been all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. I've just been yapping about random stuff and like solving poorly and just like, should I just like lock in and do solves? I don't know. I would actually learn it if you did that. That's awesome. Yeah, I should probably do that. And then I need to learn the alg for when I'm at that angle. Caden, when is your 7x7 arc? Never. Bro, 7x7 arc is crazy. Dude, I would quit cubing. Actually, that's not true. Maybe I do end up doing 7x7 when all the Chinese cubers take over 3x3. And the only thing I can be good at is big cubes. Alright, I did EO to ZB there because I solved my 3rd slot and it actually multi-slotted my last 2 slots. So it just gave me an OLO. So, yeah, we take those. Man. Caden, did you drive to Worlds? I did. I mean, let's see how the stream's looking right now. All right, that's good. Yes, I did drive to Worlds. Because Worlds was very close to my house. Bro, oh my gosh. Do you have to do the PLO time tax from your latest video only 5 times? You could do it more times. I just wouldn't recommend it. It's really hard on your fingers, and you don't want to like that to be the only thing you do all day, because if you do PLL time attacks, it'll burn you out and not make you want to cube, or it'll like, it might not like make you not want to cube, but it'll make you so you don't solve good, and not solving good will make you not want to cube. So I don't recommend doing PLL time attacks more than 5 times in like one sitting. No, he did not drive to Worlds, bruh. What the flipped edge? Alright, we're gonna have a flipped edge there. That sucks, but whatever. Yeah, low-key ZB just went out the window there. Just didn't even bother doing ZBLS. That was so dumb. Okay, I gotta take my own advice. I gotta think good ZB, good ZBLS, good ZBLS, good ZBLS. I think my only thought right now is make a good YouTube stream, make a good YouTube stream, make a good YouTube stream instead of good ZBLS. So like that's why my solves are suffering a lot right now, because I'm just like so unlocked in. Bruh. AUF was crazy there. Alright, let's like lock in. You might not remember. No, I remember. I remember. Yeah. And you're friends with Garth. Yes. All right, we're getting to the point of the stream where my throat is starting to tingle because I've been talking too much. Caden, can I get a shout out? Shout out to Michael, the man, the myth, the legend. Michael, cool guy. Known him my whole life, you know. Me and him go way back. Cool guy. Go say what up to Michael in the chat. All right, again, I just did stupid what's it called? Like OLPLO. Well, I did EOZB, but like, bro, what am I doing? Like, bro, do I like to be bad at cubing? Bro, oh my. Yes, I like to be bad at cubing. Alright, gotta lock in. When is a good time to learn ZB? I average 10. You can start learning ZB. You just have to be okay with not progressing your solving, like your F2L for a while, because you're going to be very focused in on ZB. You could also just do partial parts like ZBLL, some ZBLLs. But if you want to go full ZB, that's like the best time to do it, but you'll have to... Sorry, my throat is so dry. I've been talking too much. But yeah, you'll get the best return on investment because you'll be slow, like you won't improve for a while. But then eventually you'll get really good really fast. It's a compound investment, learning ZB, in my opinion. It's very, very, very compound. Bro, what? What's your YouTube PB for 3x3? I don't post myself on YouTube, and I don't record myself on YouTube, so it's not gonna be sub 3.31 because, yeah, I don't record myself, and it's not for any specific reason. I just don't want my phone storage just filled up with solves. That's a lame excuse, but that's my excuse that I'm gonna use. Bruh. Okay, I'm sub 20. Can you be sub 10 in 1 month? I've never seen it done before, but I bet there are people who have, especially people with coaches in person in China. Yes, but you have to be willing to put in the work. Like, one of the things that, bro, okay, I gotta actually focus after I respond to your comment, but basically, to go from sub 20 to sub 10, there's a lot of things that go into that, especially like things like just little things like not looking to the back in your last layer, or just little things that you'll pick up along the way. And like basically you want to just make sure all your F2L solutions are dialed in. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Just dial in all your F2L solutions. Then learn how to have good pair choice, like to choose what pairs to solve and stuff. Man. Oh, throat is dying. So much talking, guys. But yeah. Sorry, I'm like tired. I can't even like process this question you just asked. How do you get sub 10? Yeah, just learn good F2L solutions. Learn how to predict first pair, full OLO, full PLO, good TPS, good look ahead, and yeah, you'll get there. There's a lot more things than just that, but that's basically the basics. And if you want more niched down advice, by a coaching session, if you know what I'm saying. What the? Bro, what the? What the? What the? Okay. Okay, let me lock in just for a moment, guys. My energy's really low. Because, what time is it? 8:45. No, way too late. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got something in my eye. I'm really tired. And I still need to study my football playbook. So, yeah. We'll have to end streaming soon. Here. same ZB Timon had in World's Finals. Like, same AUG, and I think the same AUF. That's also just the Schwani World Record ZB, which is just the basic LOLO. Bruh. Wait, how's 8 late? Long day. Like, I'm just tired, you know. I'm drinking like a lot of caffeine to like keep me running, but I'm not gonna drink any this late at night. Bro, what happened to that pair? How did it get destroyed? Interesting. How do I learn two-side recognition for OLO? People say like two-side PLL recognition, two-side OLL recognition, like if they're like a thing to learn. Sorry, guys. But honestly, it's not even a thing to learn. It's just a thing that comes over time with practice. Like, I never was like pulled out my PLL two-sided recognition trainer. I mean, I did that one time, but like, yeah, after that I didn't do it. And it's just like you just develop the skills to recognize PLLs from two sides over time. Oh my gosh, soon PLL skip. Are you using the V11? No, this is the Super V2. Super V2. And what up, Bennett? Welcome to the stream. And guys, all my eyes are watering because I'm coughing too much. What? Bro, what am I doing? Hayden, sleep time. Yeah, you're right, Jacob. I agree. I did literally a makeshift ZBLS AUG. Like, I basically just like came up with that ZBLS AUG on the spot into like just trash ZBLL AUG. Bennett, why are you still awake at 12? Are you planning on being sub 7 with the ZB method? No. I'm planning on being sub 6 with the ZB method. Got you there. Bro, what? What am I doing? Like, bro, what? Oh my. Are you full ZB? Yes. How do I reduce rotations in myself? Bro, why is my throat? Bro, why is my throat like this right now? I can't handle it. Why is my throat like this? So dumb. I'm getting bullied by my throat. Bro, I'm getting bullied by my cube, dude. I'm getting bullied by flipping everyone here. Except for chat. Chat's probably going to start bullying me now. How do I reduce rotations in my solves? Focus on edge orientation. Do slow solves where the only thing you think about is focusing on reducing rotations. And through that, you will naturally start to rotate less. And yeah, it'll help you. Hi, cubing experience. Welcome to the stream. You gotta go. Bye, cubing experience. Thank you for stopping by the stream. What in the makeshift solution was that? Oh, I know this one. Oh, got it. Oh, yeah. How to look ahead without thinking about it? Drills. Low-key, the only good drill for it is just, you're gonna hate me, slow turning solves, because that's the only thing that gets you good. And you gotta make sure when you're doing slow turning solves that you're actually turning slow. Like, turn at like 1 to 3 TPS and make sure you're not pausing. And if you pause, 5 push-ups. No, just kidding. But you just got to make sure you're not pausing. And when you don't pause, you'll do good. And when you pause, that's not good. So don't pause. My brain is running on its last brain cell. Do I play Minecraft? No, I don't play Minecraft. What is the best way of learning ZBLL recognition? I don't know if there's like a method. I just kind of learned to recognize it by block. So I recognize it by corner orientation and then by blocks. And then I just go from there. Bro. I don't know this ZBLS lefty. Oh my, bruh. I usually do that case righty, but I want to try it out lefty, and then it gave anti-soon. Pure anti-soon. Pure back anti-soon. How was that a sub 7? I'm lagging? Did someone say I was lagging? Caden, you are lagging out. Caden, if you aren't where you are lagging quite bad. Wait, hold on. Let's pull it up on my phone. lagging a little better. Is the lagging better? I don't know, dude. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it is. Oh, it is better? Sick. Okay. Just let me know if it's lagging again. Bruh, I just did double sexy, it would have been Olo skip a perm. Just like these freezes every 5 seconds. Wait, why is that? Here, hold on. Let me unplug some stuff. Maybe unplug this. Hopefully that helps. Who won the last giveaway? Oh yeah, I was going to do that today, except I was too busy, and then I decided to stream. And after this, I'm not doing any more YouTube for today because I'm tired. So I guess I'll do that tomorrow. Bro, what is, bro, oh my, bro, oh my, bruh. Sleepy Cadeney? Bro, what? It might be a little delayed, like a minute. It's like delayed. The stream is delayed. Are you relearning ZB? Yes. I'm trying to get better at it.